Hi guys, welcome to a new series of Linux. So this is the series where I'm going to teach you and show you how to use Linux inside Windows. And as you all know that Linux is a widely used operating systems, and many of the production servers are running on Linux, even 90% of production servers, and most of the you know people who are into cloud and DevOps work on Linux day to day. Without Linux, there is nothing possible. Even your websites and web pages are hosted on Linux. They are running on Linux, and every cloud or every server is running on Linux. So in this video, in this series, I will be going to show you how to use Linux and how we are, make the things using Linux. So let's get started. Before starting with Linux, let me show you like how to install basically. So this is your terminal. It looks like command prompt, but it's not. So this is your Microsoft Store. Here you have to write Ubuntu this, and you have to download this version, or you can download 24 version as well from this. Okay, so this basically runs on WSL. What is WSL? So WSL is a way through which we can use Linux on Windows operating system. Just to let you know, both are the operating system. Linux and Windows both are the operating system, but still, with the help of WSL, you can, you know, uh, run Linux inside Windows on the top of Windows. You can run Linux. So that is only WSL, and there are many ways we can use Linux. We can also create a virtual machine through a virtual box. Also we can rent a server on AWS. So that is also a way to use Linux, but this is the simple way. And everyone, I hope everyone is you know has access of this Microsoft Store. So you just have to search Ubuntu, and you have to just install it. Then you are ready to go. So this is your terminal. That's how it looks. Okay, now, so this is the name of my terminal. Okay, it looks similar like command prompt, but it's not. So let me show you how it actually works. So first of all, let me differentiate between Windows and Linux. So Linux is a command line interface. Windows is a graphical user interface. So what it means, like if I want to open something, I can open by clicking like this. If I want to create, uh, for example, a folder, not here, like in anywhere. Like if I want to create something in desktop, so what I can do is I can create a folder like this. I can create a file. I can create anything by just clicking. Okay. But in Linux, it's not possible. In Linux, you have to write, you have to type every command to do something. Okay. Let me show you. So this is your terminal. Okay. As I already showed you. Now, if I want to check, so let me show you first in Windows. So like if I am here in let me go to this PC here, and in program files, in the Internet Explorer, in this okay. So yeah, now you can see that this is the path. See, program files, Internet Explorer, images. So this is the path, and by watching this, by seeing this, I can, identify where I am in Windows. Okay, and if I want to go back, I can simply click this back. All right. But if I talk about Linux, it's totally different. Everything works here through command. So now, if I want to check where I am, what is the command? PWD. So here I am inside home, inside this. So here I am. And what is the this PWD? PWD means present working directory. So whatever thing I'm showing you, whatever command or whatever, anything like navigation or something else I'm showing you in Linux, it works same as in Windows, but the approach is different. In both of the operating system, the approach is different. If I want to go back to home, if I want to step back, so how I can step back? By cd dot dot. Single dot represents current directory, second dot represent previous directory. Now you all are confused what is directory. Now I am inside home only. So what is directory? So see, in Windows we call it folder, in Linux we call it as directory, in Windows we call it as file, and in Linux we call it as file. It's same. Okay. Now if I do again cd double down, it means I am I stepped again back. Okay. And if I want to clear the screen, command is clear. You can do like this. And if I run pwd again, pwd, and this is your output. So why it's showing only single slash? Also, you should also tell me that this is forward slash or backward slash in comments. Okay. If you don't know how to differentiate between forward slash and backward slash, so let me show you. Now there are two types of slash. Let me make it more bold. Just a moment. Where is the dot? Here it is. Yeah. So there are two types of slash, this and this. Now, how to identify that which one is backward slash and forward slash? So the simple trick is just make head. Okay. Now hands. Okay. And now, so the person is coming from left to right. Now, what it means, where this person is falling, here and here. If it's going from left to right, means this is forward slash, and this one is backward slash because it's falling, the person is falling behind. Okay. So this is the differentiator. Now this one is your forward slash. Okay. So the what this forward slash represents, it actually represents a root directory. What is root directory? Let me show you. So in Windows, if I talk about only Windows, there is your C drive. Okay. And this C drive contains all the important operating system files. All the mandatory files are inside this C drive. If I format this C drive, every I will lose everything, even this window interface as well, because all the operating system files are stored inside C drive. But if I format this, so nothing will happen, only my data will get removed. That's it. And nothing will get harmed to Windows, because Windows, all the Windows files are in C drive. Similarly, here in Linux, everything is under root directory. Root is C drive of Windows. You can Linux, sorry. Okay, so this root directory means folder again. So this root directory is C drive of Linux. So if I do pwd, it will show again this. Okay, if I want to check what is inside this directory, directory means folder, directory in Linux, folder in Windows. So what is inside this directory? How I can check? I have to type a command. So what is command? ls. Ls means list. Show me. So this is showing a lot of different directories. Now these directories consist of operating system file, important files, like if I talk about the where is the home, this one. Yeah, this home directory contains all the user files. Okay. If I talk about where this contains all the log files in Linux, and there are different directories. We will discuss this in later videos, because this is the file structure of Linux, and I will make a separate video of file structure, what is Linux and how this, like what is the responsibility of each directory. At least you should know this thing. Okay. Yeah. Now if I do pwd, it will show only slash because I am inside the root directory. Now I want to go into home, inside home. H, then press tab. It will autofill. So this is the benefit of using Linux. So cd home, home means this one. Now if I press enter, let me run this command again. I am inside home. You can see. Okay. If I want to check what is inside home directory, what I have to do is ls. ls. So here is Sahitya DevOps. Let's get inside this Sahitya DevOps. So this is my user. Okay, and if I want to clear screen, there are two ways. You can write clear as well command, and you can also press ctrl plus l to clear. All right, without the command. Now we know that files are in both Linux and Windows are same, and folder in Windows and a directory in Linux. Now let's talk about something else. Like if I want to create a file. How I can create a file? In Windows I can click the just right click button and I can create a file. But in Linux there is a command. What is the command? Touch. Touch is the command name. And now paste, then you have to type name of the file which you want to create. Uh I want to create first dot txt. Okay, now this file is created. If I do ls, only I can see three things. You can see this is the file which I created just now. And what is this? And what is this? How can we identify what are these? Okay, we can check the things inside directory by running ls command. But if I want to check which one is file and which one is folder, how I can check? Let me show you. So there is option in Linux we can use like ls hyphen l. L means long. Now it will show me long list. Okay, now you can see that dir1 is directory. The thing which is starting from d is directory, and the thing which is starting from hyphen, it is file. As you can see, this is my file, so it's starting from hyphen. This is also a file. Now I can identify it's a file, so it's starting from hyphen. And if I talk about d, it's directory. And you can even check all the things like date of creation, timestamp, users, size. We will get into this, like we will get into deep later on, not now. Now what I want to show you is ls. So yeah, this thing. Okay, so now if I want to make a directory in Linux, how I can make it? There is a command mkdir make directory. Now you have to specify a name of directory. So my name should be dir2. Let me see it's created or not. If you if you run a command and you are not getting any error, it means command ran successfully. Now you have to check by running ls command. Now you can see that this is directory. Now you can identify that the blue color is representing directory, and white color representing files only. But this is not a way to identify a file or a directory. You just have to simply use option ls hyphen l. Okay, and you will get all the details. Now if you want to edit something, like I've created a file. Let me check. Yes, first dot txt. So there is a way to check what is inside this file. Is there any data or not? How I can check? By using a command. Command is cat. Cat. Now you have to specify the name of the file. F, then press tab. Okay, it will autofill. So now there is nothing inside this file. It means this file is empty. If I want to edit this file, if I want to add something into this file, how I can do that? vi is the command. Vi means visual editor. Okay, and through vi you have to specify the file name which you want to edit, or you want to add something or delete, basically. So now I am inside this. As you all can see, this is the editor, vi editor. Here you can see first.txt. Just keep an eye on this. If I press I, so let me show you one thing. If I write something, so let me just escape this thing. If I write something, it will not write. Okay, unless I'll press I. So what is I? Let me show you. The moment I press I, the editor will come under insert mode. Insert mode means you can insert. Now I want to insert some data. Let me insert it. Now I have inserted some data. Okay, so it's still in insert mode. How I can go back? So to go back, you just have to press escape. The moment you press escape, this will uh, the insert mode will turn off automatically. Okay, now you are in just you can say I'm not getting the right word. You are in just a spectator mode. Okay, so now to save this thing and to go back, what you have to do, colon, just keep an eye in the corner, colon WQ, and then press enter. The moment you press enter, you will go back to the terminal. Okay, now I am here in the terminal. Now if I want to check what is inside this file, first file. Okay, what I have to do, cat. Now you can see that it's showing me the data. Okay, it's showing me the data what is inside this file. So that's how you use Linux. That's how Linux works. Okay, everything is a command here in Linux. And let me show you something else. So let me show you one thing. Like we have here, let me open my command prompt. Okay, command prompt. I'm not opening. I'm just showing you one thing. Like here is a option run as administrator. As you can see below open, there is option run as administrator. So what this means is, if you are running any software or something in Windows, run as administrator, it means it will run as a owner of that machine. Okay, it means owner of that machine. Administrator means owner. Okay, same here we have a root user. What is root user? What is root? So root I already showed you. If we go cd, then again double dot, I will land to root. Now this is the root user, not user. This is actually the root. Root means you all know the C drive of Linux. Okay, so there is a root user as well. What that mean is, root user mean uh, owner of you can say owner, or you can say a person who is having all the rights, right to delete the file, right to edit something, all the permissions, like a person who is having all the permissions in Linux. So that is your root user. We also call it as a super user. Okay, so let me go inside this. Yeah, now if I want to update, so what is the command? Apt update. Okay, so this is the command. Apt is the command, and update is, you can say, we are giving instruction. Okay, it is not option or flag, it is just an instruction. Apt update. Okay, so reading package list done. Okay, problem unlinking file, permission denied. You can see that permission is denied. All right, got it. So may I know, like, whose permission is denied? You can see here as well, permission is denied, right? So now what is the solution? So solution is, just use sudo. Sudo means super users. Sudo means run as administrator. Okay, sudo means the person who is having all the rights. Sudo means super user. Sudo apt update. If I run this command now I can update this system. It will require the password, but still I am able to do the things. I am typing the password, but you can't see because Linux is safe and secure. That's why we can see password, but it's typing actually. Enter, working now. You can see that it's updated. This machine is updated. You can see the 140 packages can be upgraded. So yeah, let me tell you one more thing. In Windows we call it as software, but in Linux we call it as packages. I hope you got my point. Okay, there is just a little difference in both of the operating system. I hope this is enough for today. Also, I can show you one more command, uname -a. It means uname means Linux DevOps Microsoft Standard. So this is showing me the version of WSL. The WSL is helping me to use Linux on top of Windows. So this is the version which I'm using. You can see each and everything. Let me show you one more thing. Okay. Um, as you know, there are hidden files in Windows, and how we can uh, see hidden files and how we can hide them as well. uh, there are some hidden files in every folder in Windows. Okay, now if I want to check hidden files in Linux, how I can check? ls-l. So let me show you first this one, ls. Now ls-l, I can see the files and directory, but not all. I'm not seeing all, because if I talk about all, it consists of many hidden files and folders which I'm not, seeing at this moment. So to see those, or to check that thing, what you have to do is ls-al. What is al? A means A represents all, and L represents long, and ls means list. I hope you got my point. Now you can see 56, but before you were only seeing 16, total 16 here. Now it's 56. Okay, now you can see that these dot files were not shown before. Yes, these dot file, the files which are starting from the dot, I'm not able to see these files which are starting from this dot. So what are these? So these are your hidden files in Linux. The files which start from dot, it means those are the hidden files. Okay, if I clear this, if I run only ls-l, you are not able to see those files. Okay, but if you do like this, ls-al, then you can see hidden files as well. Okay, apart from these normal files and folders. Now from here you can check it's basically a directory or a file. Okay, so I hope this is a wonderful session for today. And yeah, I think this that is enough for today. Tomorrow we will meet again and I'll show you some more basic commands. Then we will continue with this and switch to advanced topics later on in future videos. So please comment and like the video. Also share with your friends who are learning DevOps and Linux or cloud. Thank you.
ਸੀਗਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੋਕ ਤਾਨੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਮਿਡਲ ਕਲਾਸ ਬੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀਗੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ